Hello everyone. It's a long time since I made a video, and it's a long time since I had much activity from me on the dream site. But anyway, after quite a long enforced rest, things are now coming back to normal and I'm back in action again. Wahee. Now, I thought it'd be a good idea to kick off with a video, perhaps slightly different. I'm going to call it, I think, the first and the last. If we look in the picture at the moment, here at the front is an A4. It's a pre-war one. It's a visitor here, and I've been doing some work on it, and it's now going very nicely. It is, of course, a horseshoe motor. Now, if we look next to it, we have another horseshoe motor loco. That one is an N2. It's post-war, very early post-war, I would guess late 48, maybe up to the middle of 1949. Again, it's a lovely runner. Now, if we go round, we'll just have a quick look at the layout itself. Over in the MPD, the usual selection of locos, over at the back on the right hand side, over there, there's an 8F. Then we've got a City of London, that one. Some more 062s. The one, you see one there, it's a Great Western one with the copper top to it. But it's a British Railways one. It was a bit of a mess when I got it, so I've repainted it. Then we've got a castle. Behind it in the shed is another castle. A British Railways black 062 N2. A 264 tank, and coming over here we have 3, 4, 5 062s. Now that area there, those are where locos rest if they're in need of a service. So if I have spare time, nothing to do, I'll pick one of those up and service it. With the exception here we have a Bullid, a Wren one actually. It doesn't need servicing, it's just there because it's the only space available to it. Looking to the left behind there, the MPD, is the diesel area. There's a Bobo there. It's usually coupled up in tandem with another one, so they're running cab first whichever direction they are. And in the shed behind there is a Kobo. In fact, there's two Kobos there, and a Bobo, I don't know where the Bobo is actually, where the Cocoa is, I get the words right. That seems to be missing at the moment. But coming around, there's the diesel depot for filling up with diesel. And we follow it round. And then on this side, we have the usual collection of A4s. They're resting away nice and peacefully. Soon they'll be working, but at the moment they're resting. There is a one here which rarely is seen on the light of day, and that's this one here, which is Kingfisher, painted in wartime black, and it's also a horseshoe magnet motor. Then next to it we have another 062 in BR green. It is actually LNER green, apple green or Doncaster green, and it was painted like this just after the British Railways were formed, and they hastily put British Railways in full on the side. Okay, going back around here now to the other locos, let's have a look. What have we got? Go all the way around. In the distance here, another one that's going to be running soon is one that's very dear to my heart. Again, it's a visitor, and it's a City of Liverpool. It's a nice City of Liverpool. If anybody is interested in a City of Liverpool for themselves, please message me. This one is a bit special. I've serviced it to within an inch of its life. It has done very little work. It's not mint condition, but it's jolly good. And it's complete with box and its original guarantee. I'll show you that in a moment. Then we have a Duchess, and coming along at the other end, what have we got over here? Yeah, there's the other Bobo, which is usually coupled up in tandem to the one I showed you in the diesel unit. Next to it, there is one I've just built myself. That's a Wren spam can, and it is a name that many Dublo goers will know. It's 92 Squadron, famous because it lives at Wansford. Coming down here we've got a 264 tank, and then we've got a train of coaches with no engine on. They're waiting. Another 264 tank, and then at the front we have, it's actually an EMU at the front, which is going to go soon, but it's at the moment coupled up to other coaches. They just look good actually. They're all in green, and I like green coaches. Here is the box for the City of City of Liverpool I was telling you about. If you look at the box, you can see the name clearly marked on there. And there is the original guarantee, dated, if I can read it, April the 25th, 1962. Okay, let's run something. We will start with the City of London. So I'll get control of one going and see what happens. Yes, there it is. And we seem to have locked, so I'm going to just reverse up and try again. There we go. Bit of dirt on the track probably. There she goes. We'll speed it up slightly. And then we'll start the spam can, which is patiently waiting in the station. '92 Squadron in its lovely colour scheme. There it goes. Next we'll have the 062 doing its stuff. Nice little horseshoe motor. And finally, the pre-war Sir Nigel Gresley. Got a big load on actually. It's pulling 5 Gresley teaks. The amps are showing there, just about 0.35, 0.4, which I think is reasonable for an old loco. Right.